to seep from his ears. But even after being wrong again and again, I still refused to admit it. I insisted something must be wrong with the man's brain and demanded we scan his brain again. This time, my entire staff refused, because this would be tantamount to murder. I went to the dean for help, but he called me a lunatic who only treated patients based on gut instinct. Not only did he refuse, but he also arranged for the man to be discharged at 7 the next morning. The constant doubts made me start questioning myself. Had I really been wrong? Feeling dejected, I ran 30 kilometers in the middle of the night. Overheated, I impulsively jumped into a park fountain to cool off. To my surprise, this action suddenly gave me inspiration. I immediately went to the dean's house and told him the man had hypothalamic dysfunction, which caused his brain temperature to rise. So he'd gone into the pool, not to kill himself, but to cool down. Now, as long as we injected cortisone, the man could return to normal. But the dean didn't want to experiment on the man anymore and flatly refused my request. First thing the next morning, the dean processed the man's discharge papers. But looking at this family torn apart by paralysis, he softened. He called them back and, under the pretense of preventing infection, gave the man the cortisone injection I'd already prepared. Then he examined the man again. After finding no change in the man, the dean left in disappointment. However, just as the nurse was about to wheel the man out, his hands suddenly trembled. Then his throat started moving. Even more incredibly, he unbuckled his seatbelt himself. And then, under everyone's astonished gaze, after 8 years of paralysis, he shakily stood up from his wheelchair. Only then did the dean suddenly understand. My approach had been right all along. It's just that there were too many wrong turns on the road to curing the disease, and they all needed to be ruled out. Just as he was about to tell me, Wilson stopped him and attributed everything to my luck, saying that treating patients couldn't rely solely on luck. Letting me experience disappointment once definitely wouldn't be a bad thing.